Alright, let's see what we can do with this shit. Oof. It looks good. On here, like directly from here. So what is the little numbers by your ID badges?
sides and both ends, dice rolling up.
been on this app for a long time, but under different names, right? And this is my first time doing a live, like directly from this app. But and just in case you're wondering, this music is just it's free music that I'm using for like different vlogs and stuff. So I'm going and I'm through and I'm listening to the whole library to see if I find anything I can actually use. But how are you and how are you doing? And I try to look at some of the profiles that were coming on as you guys came through, but I'm not real familiar with it. I can't take a lot of time with it. I'm out in the she shed, and it needs a lot of work. As you can see, y'all are not seeing half of it, but yeah. And I started working on the back end, but I ran out of staples, which is probably a good thing. This all thanks to the hearts whoever sent them, which is probably a good thing, because this sheet that I was putting up, I was gonna stay out here. Sometimes once in a while I come out here and I'll like have a movie night, and it's real cool, it's chill. I have the projector and I'll put it out onto the sheet, so it's really nice. But that sheet has been up there probably all year. I have not taken it down to wash it, so it's probably good that I ran out of staples, because it looks pretty, not nice, but it serves its purpose. So I hope everybody's having a good day. It's fall, it's beautiful out here. There's 22 days to my birthday. I'll be 46 years old, so if you want my Cash App or my PayPal, I'll be happy to send it to you if you want to support the cause. Some of the causes that I go for are for people that have muted voices. And when I say muted, I'm talking about people that have lost their voice through the way they've been treated in society. So I'm talking about people that are victims of the criminal justice system, people that have gone through bullying, whether it be corporate bullying, peer bullying, adult bullying, people that have gone through domestic violence, and that's male and female. Men go through it too. Mental health awareness. A lot of times I think that we don't discuss those things, or what we do is we take it, we put it in a box, and we push it over and call it crazy, and we send it over to somebody's psychologist that gets paid and really doesn't care whether you come out doing well or not. And so my thing is that we have to take ownership of taking care of each other and actually caring about each other. It's easy to look at social media and look at apps and hit like on somebody going through a distress, going through a situation, but you might have people right next door to you, right down the street from you, that are going through the same. And we have to learn to love each other. It's kind of hard in this society because with social media and things, we become very hands-off. And I have to be honest with you, I'm one of those, I'm one of those that say to myself a whole lot, but I do understand that there's a need out there, and I want to be one of those to help provide some of those needs. One of the questions that I ask, and that's one of the reasons that I'm on this app, it's not for the purposes that y'all are thinking. It's really not, I'm here because I want to connect with people, and I have goals. I'm 46 years old now. There's a lot of things in my life that I've wanted to accomplish since I was 18 or 19 years old. That still haven't done, because what happens is during the first half of our life, in my opinion, a lot of people have already broke the code and they're successful at 17, 18, 19 years old. I'm 46 and I haven't done anything. I have a good heart, I'm a good person, but I haven't done anything that has benefited anybody in life. And I want to, I really do. But I think the first half of our lives, a lot of us, especially those that are good-hearted, we follow the rules. And through us following the rules, we think that, if we go through box A, B, C, and D, outcome E, F, and G is going to be set for us. But that's not true. It's absolutely not true. Those things, a lot of people look for those outcomes for different reasons. Some people look for the outcome of having good things happen because they want the clout that comes with it. Oh my gosh, look what she did this, that, and the other. Other people do it because they genuinely want to help, but they're so picky that each and every relationship, and when I say relationship, like if you look at my profile, it says relationship, and that's what I'm looking for, a way to relate to. You understand me? Because it's so quiet. But now I'm hot. But relationship, relating to each other. And so each and every relationship to that quiet person that will take the time to do their due diligence and do things the right way, it's so important that the smallest thing, that goes awry, that person focuses on it and wants to fix it. But you can't fix everything, And so my goal is to start with yourself. Start with loving yourself. Self-love. I have a channel on YouTube that talks about that, And a lot of times if you look at people, when you look at the news and things like that, people that write all these self-help books, and y'all forget this camera because I don't use it. The computer decided it was going to choose that one first. It's all blurry because I always keep it covered up. But yeah, when you look at these people that talk, still blurry, that talk about self-love and write these self-help books, and they're these best-selling authors, you know, the reason they do so well with that is because they're talking about it firsthand. They've come to a situation where they become desperate, and they're like, hey, you know, I can't deal with this. I have to make it known that there has to be a resolution and a solution to it. And that's what I do, what they do. And, you know, that's what I endeavor to do. I've come to the point in my life at this age where I realize that, you know, my life is nearly gone. I got 20 years, maybe that, if before retirement. And what am I going to be retiring from? You know, do I have a lifelong career that I've developed for myself? No. You know, what am I retiring from? So I want to somehow leave some kind of mark. You know, it doesn't have to be something where it's big and each and every person, hey Angel, where each and every person in this world knows about it, but it has to be where somehow I made a difference at least to one person, and nobody has to know about it except for that one person. And I'm going to tell you this, and it's the holiday season, and a lot of times when the holidays come, people find themselves in low spirits, and when that happens, you know, you start contemplating your worth and all that. But the other thing I want to tell you, even if no one has told you that they love you, that they care about you, that somehow you meant something to them, trust me, you have. There are people that you would never know, that would never say to you. They would never know your name. They may never know how to find you. But you have. And I say this because, like I said, I'm 46 now. I've never really done the Facebook and all that. And I put on an account, not for me personally, but for, I'm trying to get a couple of businesses off the ground, and I'm praying on it. You know, I'm praying on it. But just so that when I get those things done, that perhaps I can reach out to more people. I have things that I can, you know, kind of gain from. The thing with me, and I may have talked to one or two people on here that I have a difficult time with, is that, you know, it's required, I guess, that I work for a living, right? And the thing is that I'm so passionate, and I realize that my time is almost up. You know, as far as me being able to healthily and happily get things. Hey, Kylie Transplant. Hey, girl, how you doing? You know, I watch your videos and your vlogs, and I really love what you do. And that's exactly what I want to do. I want to go get a farm somewhere and just be at peace. And I think it's really healing. And I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad. Yeah, I love your life. It's so peaceful, and you just take time for yourself. But yeah, so what I was talking about is just, you know, loving yourself and putting that love into yourself and realizing now at this time in my life. And that's another thing, when I was watching your videos, you know, I was like, this girl is like 30 something and she has a farm and all that. That's where I want to be. And sometimes we look at the lives of other people and, you know, we admire, but the thing is that we also have to do. And, you know, I'm in the process of my life and trying to get that done. The first thing is get this shed cleaned up. I haven't done anything to it in so long. It's been sitting here. So that was my point. But welcome, Callie. I'm so glad to see you. So yeah, that's my whole goal, is to try to connect. Again, we see people that are so far off. And I think social media has both and good and bad, you know. Social media can be perfect when you reach out and see and hear stories and understand circumstances that you never have been exposed to before. On the other hand, it can alienate us sometimes if we're so busy in our phone that we can't speak to the person that's right next to us in real life, you know? Papa Smirk said you joined about 2 weeks ago. Okay, so how have you liked it so far? Has it been pretty good? Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. For those of you that don't know, I have a birthday coming up in 22 days, and I'm celebrating. And the music that you hear in the background is just me listening to some of the free music that's out there and kind of serving dual purposes, also building up for my birthday. Not sure what I'm going to do, but whatever it is, I think I'm definitely going to enjoy it. If you guys don't mind sharing, what is it that you guys did for your last birthday? Was it anything extravagant? Did you just stay at home with your family and friends? Alright, Papa Smurf, I appreciate you stopping by. But I'm going to go ahead and get to it and get done with some of the things in the she should hopefully before it gets dark and gets too cold. But feel free to share the experiences that you have. And yeah, I'm so glad that, the few of you that came by and stopped me, I'm so glad that you didn't die too. I've been for a little bit. I'm a little camera shy, I'm a little quiet, a little introverted. It's all good. I'm going to go ahead and get this cleaned up. I'll stop and check in every now and then to see comments or anybody talking. So, I love you guys. If you can't stay, have a great rest of your day. Got a whole lot going on here. Like I said, just leave it up. I should share it. Because I need to use the camera to take pictures for the phone, to take pictures of some of these things. I'm going to post on the website so that I can get rid of everything. And I just want to say this. One of the things that I'm learning, and I talked to you guys about some of the causes that I have going on again: homelessness, domestic violence, bullying, whether it's corporate, peer, or adult bullying, mental health awareness, victims of the criminal justice system, which we see a whole lot of on TikTok and the other social media outlets. But one of the things I want to talk about is, in relation to all of that, is hoarding. And hoarding is basically taking a bunch of stuff that you don't need right now and hope that you'll somehow need it in the future, and it just creates a bunch of clutter and mess. And I'm going to tell you, that is a trauma. Hoarding is a trauma response to a certain situation. You might find the people that have been homeless or are homeless, that you don't ever want to be in a situation where you're without, or people that have been in a situation where they have something undo happen. It's like they stopped in that one time, everything from that point on they collect because they want to fix it and make it right. But we have to let go of things. And I think the thing about it, the big in between of it all, is that if you are a person that knows someone, or if you are someone, and hoarding doesn't have to be a nasty mess, it can be neat and organized. But the thing, in this world that we live in, especially as capitalistic as it is, I think it's important that we get rid of stuff, And I think a very good way of doing that, get a website somewhere. Website anywhere. Get an online store. Sell everything that you have. If you have something that you purchased it and you haven't touched it or used it in more than a week, post it to sell. And I say this because one, if you have low self-esteem and those types of issues, if you're able to sell something that builds self-esteem, you have something that's worth something someone else can pay for. The other thing that I wanted to mention as well is with selling things that you don't need, you're always when you have a lot of stuff, and I'm going to tell you about me personally. I mean, it's just me. I don't have any kids. I'm single. I'm attached. Don't even want to be attached. My ideal social situation would be to have a good network of friends. At least a good bump up in my age would be above and below. But so we can share experiences and about outside and ideas. And, one of the sites I have, I talk about, looking for accountability partners, so that when you have goals, you have someone to brush your goals off of, someone that you can get together and, say, hey, tell me that you were going to not get an extra website this week, or you're going to fill up your 800 number, or that you were going to clean up your she shed. And that way we're accountable to each other. Sometimes what happens is if you're not accountable or have someone something, and believe it or not, there's a lot of people that may not have friends that, that are able to kind of keep them in check. So we need that, family and friends. And sometimes that can be the truest one. And you don't necessarily have to be friends. You don't have to be a person. It can just be an accountability partnership. Are you accomplishing your goals? Are you working towards your goals? Are you making it big? And if not, what's holding you back? Do you need to talk about it? You know what I'm saying? So these are things, we need to promote each other. We talk a lot, especially on TikTok. We talk a lot about the Black community and what other people do to the Black community, but we have to focus on what we're going to do for ourselves, and ourselves not meaning just us our individual self, but everything that's within reach. And one thing that I think is phenomenal, and I was thinking about how as being a woman, the woman is that whatever you did to us, as a woman, you should be able to take it and multiply it and get 1,000 times better. But in general, growing up with saying was that whatever you touch, whenever you go somewhere, you should be able to get a better place. Like if I'm sitting here at this table, when I get up and leave, it should look better than upside down. This ain't always true. We ain't got no rags sitting right now. But that should be our endeavor in life. That should be our goal. That should be what we would like to happen and what we would like to accomplish. So, with that being said, loving each other, accountability, partnership, loving yourself. And when you love yourself, you don't have any choices to make things better, because your aura, your presence, your sense, your everything, you need that time. So anyway, I did say I was thinking about what might be back over here. There's something about it. I forget what. Right now I'm trying to organize all the tools. I have all the tools just thrown over here, and I need to get them organized. And I started working on a couple of different things. Actually, I was trying to put up the sheet over here. That's going to be that was my movie projector, as I mentioned before. So when I sit out here and watch movies, I was going to celebrate tonight and sit out here and watch a movie. But it looks like it's not going to happen. I ran out of tape with my tape. I don't get my tape with my so it gets this right. But that's okay. You can always do that. So now I'm going to focus on the tools in place. And I think I have these blocks over here. Either I can hang them up on the side, or I have to go up on the side. Either way, I'm going to get it together. I'm wondering what you guys are going to go over. Are you guys accomplishing anything? Are you looking towards accomplishing something? Or are you relaxing from having work all day long and having to put on your outside face? But share a little bit, And what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Is anyone doing anything special? TikTok off because I need a camera to take pictures to post up on the website. So anyways, I love you guys. If you get a chance, stop by, like, comment, and subscribe, just because you see another beautiful brown face. And it's nice meeting some of you. Have a great day. Bye. CBEXOXO. And I'm gonna check out your profile real quick. Hopefully you got something on here. I'm sure I'll see you around. But I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye. I'm going to check out this person's page that was on my live. Gonna give them a quick follow. I'll look at this page later. I had 300. I can't believe I had 393 people on my live stream. I didn't even know it. I was only on here for like 5 minutes. I didn't know people ever One of whole lot of talking. I can't believe 393 people were watching me. Is that true? That's true. No, why is it saying I had 393 viewers? I don't believe that. I don't understand. How did I get 393 viewers? I don't know if that's true. That's got to be wrong. Not like in the 5 minutes that I was on. But anyway, so I'm gonna get going. You guys are gonna stay because y'all are on the computer, so there's nothing else to out nothing else. Y'all can stay put. If you want to speak, speak. If you're not moved to speak, that's okay too. If you want to sit and enjoy this corny music, enjoy it. Some of it's gonna be really weird because it's just an audio library. Thrift store that I run. In addition, it's in conjunction actually with another one of the small businesses that I have. And so I need to actually go take a look at it because it's been a while since I've been on it, so I don't know what I have on there. I haven't been checking it. I'm pretty busy. Like I said, that's my thing. It's like I want to do my own thing, but then I have to work, and so what it is, I'll do my own thing until I'm like bone dry, and then I have to crash into work somewhere. And this time I went really hard, so it's a little bit more of an emergency. And so I worked on it straight for like 6 months, and in 3 months I had to do the grind straight. And I'm gonna be back in the grind soon. I'm trying to learn, and for those of you guys, I know that some of you guys out there are small business owners or people that are starting up a small business or thinking about it or have always had one. You can help each other out because, like I said, I definitely have the heart, the passion, the skill, and the talent. But I do need some guidance. One of the things about having a business is that you have to be charismatic. You have to be a people person. And you have to be socially aware. And I say that because for me, like I said, I'm very pure, and a lot of times in this world, not everybody has the same, foundation. So I think it's good if we have kind of a board of directors for me individually, or people individually that just don't mind stepping in and saying, hey, please let me tell you about this, that, or the other. Or if I have an idea or a thought or experience, I can share it with you guys and I can bounce it off and you can give me your feedback. I've actually had someone here that was really helpful with that. And I'm glad I had a chance to do this face-to-face a little bit. Because again, people get the wrong impression and they think you're on here to date. I'm not. I absolutely am not. I'm here to connect. And I think that's what the life experience should be about. I'm here to find people with like goals, like visions. That's just like you enjoy life. And it's hard for me because I think I'm kind of a unicorn. I mean, having 46-year-olds that are single, that are unattached, and no children, never been married, don't want to be married, don't smoke, don't really drink, you're not going to find it. So it's kind of hard for me. It's hard for me to find people, again, with like mine, and people that are 46 years old that don't have anything to show for it. I don't own a home, my vehicle just got wrecked, but I'm still trying, but I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that can relate to that portion. When you get knocked down a few times and you're still trying, you're still trying. Again, that's so important. I think I do want to share with you guys. see if I can add. Let me see, is this even plugged in? It is plugged in. Let's see. Oh, we're here. We are here. Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing. Ow, ow, ow. It just bit my foot. I'm always getting bit up by ants when I come outside. Oof. Testing. I think it is. Okay. All right, so what's up, YouTube? So I wasn't going to include you guys with this, and thank you for those of you that stopped by and actually wish me a happy birthday, even if it was non-verbal. We have 22 days left to my birthday, and celebrating. So again, if you do want to fund the cause, feel free. Every dollar that is donated is going to result in a street interview with someone that does mind talking about some of the causes they have. So someone that may have experienced homelessness, being a victim of the criminal justice system, and I don't know if I've heard it over here. I think I am. Someone who's experienced homelessness, being a victim of the criminal justice system. What else? Experience bullying. And a lot of times, outside of peer bullying with children, we talk about it a lot. There is such thing as adult bullying. There is such thing as corporate bullying. And those things do need to be talked about and addressed. And a lot of times I talked about this on one of the other videos that I had. A lot of times we don't talk about those things for adults. And we need to, because it creates trauma. It creates unhealed trauma. And those things that we do need to address. So if you or anyone you know doesn't mind sharing their experiences about being homeless, about being abused domestically, male or female, because men get it too, and I've seen it on both ends, and it's scary, okay? And anyone want to talk a little bit about mental health and being aware of mental health. I think, like I said before, in this society, we tend to push people in the corner and say, oh, they're crazy, put them over here, And the thing about it is that we can't do that. We can't put the health of our loved ones, when I say loved ones, people in our community, because we have to live in this community, and how you treat people dictates the kind of community that you end up with. We have to be willing to, at least at a very nominal rate, acknowledge people. Hello. Not even hello, but look and smile if you can't do that, The world is a little crazy these days, I do admit it, but, when we see a need, there's a chance that we can feel it, and it doesn't necessarily have to be financially. Sometimes just by your presence, your spirit, your energy, you're behind the scenes as well, which is that nobody knows about, but do. We have to take the responsibility to love one another. All of those things, victims of the criminal justice system especially, so much in the news today. Domestic violence, that includes sexual abuse, sex trafficking, which again, that's a huge thing, And as women, there's a lot of times where we become vulnerable to that. For me, not so much. Just like I said, onto myself. One of the greatest accomplishments in my life is that I don't have any kids. I'm not planning on having any. When I was younger, one of my dreams was to adopt children. But in my old age, I've been going through so much as far as I had battled the legal thing, and then now me just trying to come above board and rebuild the self-esteem and self-confidence that I had that came from all those things, and then losing your family. So what's going on? These are a lot of things a lot of us go through, men and women too. And sometimes I think it may be, I don't know men that well to know, but it may be a little bit harder for men because you're supposed to be a certain type of way. Maybe not so much in today's society, but what I wanted to say is that I wanted to spread a little bit of about it to everyone. YouTube, I didn't really plan on being with you guys today, but I wanted to share because I was talking while I was working on my sheet out here, about some of the causes and things I stand for and some of the beliefs that I have. And I thought it would be nice for you guys to be in on this too. I'm sure some of you already know, but you can't say it enough. Just like I can't post some streams on the countdown of my birthday enough. But the good thing about that is all the music is different, and it's great music to listen to when you're not really listening to it. When you're working, you're cleaning up, you're working on a project, just chilling out, and it helps me. So if you get a chance, take some time to listen. If you want to fall asleep listening to it, that's fine too. In my older years, I don't have the opportunity to pull up a camera as much as record anything either, nor do I want to. And I think it's because I'm older now. I'm kind of over it a little bit. I do have those main goals that I do want to accomplish before, my life passes me by. And so the ones that I share with you, because those are causes that I have, not because they're causes that are outside of me, because those are things that I've had eye contact with, that I actually had a chance to step my foot into those slippers and see what that feels like. And I want a safe place where people can talk about it and share about it. I mean, what I'm through, I know I made some people mad because they were like, you wear it as a badge of honor. And it was just an experience. I love new experiences. The thing that's hurtful about it, though, is the stigma that comes with it in the back end. But I love new experiences, and I love learning. I was educated on so many things, going through all those things. But anyways, I'm here. I'm going to put the music back on YouTube so y'all have something to listen to, because I'm just going to be working around out here in this shed, which is messy. I talked a little bit about hoarding. If you watch the video that's linked on my intro video on YouTube, that's where I talk about all that, and the relationship between hoarding and trauma and all those causes that I spoke of. When you see things like that, it's usually a result of it, wanting to collect everything. But anyways, welcome to everyone, and I tell YouTube about PLF. Again, I'm here just for one's network purposes. Is another way for me to try to connect. So. Yeah, definitely. So go ahead and listen to this music. If you guys want to say hey, please do so. Say hi. I'm trying to promote self-love, and self-love doesn't mean that I'm the strongest and I have all the love in the world. It means I'm trying to promote the spirit of self-love, and the spirit of self-love, includes, us reaching out to each other. So reach out, say hello. Do that. It's easy. Just say hi. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. There's no questions that are too personal. There are no questions that are going to make me upset. I don't care who you are. You could be someone that lives across the street that I hate, or somewhere else. I don't care. On this platform, while I'm here, this is an open invitation for you to share. Again, it doesn't matter. Past employers, co-workers, associates, people in the streets, homeless folks, whatever, whoever you are. I want to hear from you. I want to connect. We all have things that we have in common. We just have to find a common ground, And it's not hard to find. We're all human. We're made up of the same thing, pretty much. So feel free to chat with me. Again, I am going to start. This is getting dark out here. I don't like that because when it gets dark, it gets cold. And then I have to wrap up and go back inside, and I really don't want to do that. So I'm going to try to make this a visual. I have stuff I have to do in the morning, but I'm going to try. Well, no, actually, my first appointment is like 12. But I'm going to try to get as much as I can done, because I'm going to tell you guys, I felt trapped. I felt like, for me being a single woman with no kids, I should be able to just get up and go whenever I want to. But I couldn't. And you know why I couldn't? Because I got all this stuff. I have all this stuff. You can't get up and go when you have a lot of stuff. Like Erykah Badu said in her song Bad Lady, Miss Shabazz, you can't hurry up. You got too much stuff, And that's the thing, the bus is an opportunity. I might miss my opportunity because I got so much stuff that I can't, just pick up and go. There should be no reason why I can't. And YouTube have known that's one of my goals, but I've been here almost 2 years now. And think about it, what my initial goal was is to get a house, rent a house. I got that accomplished. I didn't get any congratulations, but hey, I congratulate myself. So it was to rent a house, have all that stuff, all the stuff that I have inside and outside is a conglomerate over the years. I have basically all my notebooks. I have notebooks from 2016, okay? Diary. And when I go back and I look at them, it says the exact same, the same thing every year, So that has to change. I have to break out of this cycle, And it's almost, and I don't know if anybody else experiences it the same way, but it's like as soon as you get close to your goal, you're almost there. You can smell the fragrance and the sweetness of that success, and bam, something comes. It's like, you thought you was getting it right, And so we have to be able to come up against that. And I'm saying something else. There was a wasp nest in here, and it's gone. I don't know if it went away by itself, but it's clean gone. That's why I never took that thing down to wash it, because I was scared to go out there because I saw the wasp nest. But it's gone now. But now I'm out of staples. So. Yeah, so if you have any questions, no questions too private, too personal, feel free to ask me. I don't have no problems with it at all. And I thought YouTube could see me, but I guess YouTube can't see me because I put my face in the wrong place. Am I in the wrong place? No, I think y'all can see me. I don't know if there's somebody here, because they're probably just expecting the music, but yeah. So anyways, I do love you guys, each and every one. And when I say love, I mean in the pure sense, just a spirit that appreciates the energy and kindness of the spirit. Let's talk more action. Let me get to it. So put the music back on for my friends over here. It is really dark out here. It's only 5 o'clock. But I think sunset is 5 o'clock now.